Finally, Nintendo Direct, my day off. I have a day off for the Direct. I can't really say to know what to expect from Nintendo. Like, the masses of unpredictability. The only thing I can say for sure is that Mario, Zelda, or Pokemon will be there, probably. Kirby the Forgotten Land will be a pretty safe bet because it comes out in March, I think. It says right around here, focusing on Nintendo Switch games launching in the first half of 2022, which basically means everything in the next 3 to 4 months, or at least what we can expect to get in our hands before E3 comes out, or happens. Digital or not, whatever. Nintendo will just do their own thing in E3, but Kirby's only a little safe bet. The Mario movie, that could show up. I wouldn't be surprised. Me being a big Metroid guy in the Metroid circle, people are talking about Metroid Dread DLC, but I don't expect Metroid Dread or Metroid of any kind to show up to any extent, because Metroid Dread may be selling well, from what we can tell, but Nintendo's really never shown that up in a Direct. Like maybe this rumored Prime 4 rematch or remake, that would make me pop off big time, because favorite game ever. But I doubt that too. Because Metroid Dread is like about 5 months now, is the 9th. So Metroid Dread turned 5 months old yesterday. So I don't expect anything about Metroid Dread to show up. It could be nice depending, but the most I would expect for Dread DLC would be like a fusion mode difficulty. But even then, that sounds relatively low maintenance compared to like a new area or something. But like a fusion mode is like the best I could think of, because like Samus Returns had it. Kind of weird that Metroid Dread didn't come with it. But, fusion mode for Samus Returns was required in Amiibo, which a lot of people didn't like. And I can understand it. Even though it's like an Amiibo that actually has a meaningful purpose as opposed to, like, Smash Brothers. I used it like once or twice for a novelty thing, but I just stopped. But then again, I'm sure plenty of other people like it. Anyway. That's basically all I got for predictions. I don't know what to expect from Smash, just like from Nintendo. Speaking of Smash, you don't have to worry about Smash predictions anymore. Oh, here we go. These dates and other information presented in are subject to change. As expected. Still have to worry about COVID. God. Zelda? Yeah. Or no, not Zelda. Fire Emblem? Fire Emblem Warriors? Is that what this is? Yep. I recognize that guard guy. Just DLC or a new game? 3 hopes. Alright. But is this a new game or DLC?
Of this world, I will not allow it to perish with you. I seek to destroy the irrational power structure that shackles Fodlan.
If the kingdom is ever to part ways with our bloody past, this is the path we must walk.
I have ambitions, Edelgard. Real ones.
Will you sit around and wait for a miracle? Or will you help me seize control of my fate?
I could probably see this as being just a standalone thing, because it's focusing on 3 houses.
We shall fight.
But is it like a retelling? Or is it just what if scenario? Or I don't know.
I won't make the same mistake again.
Revenge is not a sin you take for someone else. You seek revenge to slake your rage and heal your wounded heart.
Is this guy original character?
I know you are prepared.
I haven't played 3 houses, so I'm not sure if he's original or not. Oh. Okay, that's like a week and a half after E3.
Hello
E3.
everyone, I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. What you just saw was the trailer for the Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes game.
Yep, new game.
We hope you'll look forward to a different story set in the same universe as Fire Emblem 3 Houses. let's see the first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
Like new game, like retelling alternate stories. I don't know.
The Orange Star Nation needs you.
Is this Advance Wars?
We've got more
Yep.
intel on the Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp game. In the first campaign, Advance Wars, you'll advise a colorful cast of commanding officers and use their abilities in vibrant turn-based battles. Each commanding officer is now voiced, bringing even more charm to these characters.
You're gonna get hurt.
I see right through your plans.
Another full campaign awaits in Advance Wars 2 Black Hole Rising.
Is including voices optional, or is it just like you're gonna hear these voices?
Tactical opportunities. Blasting through pipelines to cross into enemy territory. In both campaigns, you can fast forward gameplay
Here to the
and
new
reset your
voices.
turns for
You
a
will
smoother
hear it.
tactical experience. Flex your strategic muscles outside of both campaigns with additional modes. Go for high scores in the War Room. Create and share custom maps in the Design Room. Or battle friends and frenemies in local and online multiplayer. Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp marches onto the Nintendo Switch system April 8th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. Explore an infinite universe.
Is this?
In
Yeah, it
No
is, okay.
Man's Sky, every star is the light of a distant sun,
Is this the Switch version?
each orbited by planets teeming with life. Travel to planets of your choosing in this infinite, procedurally generated universe. Here, you'll discover extraordinary lands and creatures that have never been seen before and may never be seen again.
All right.
To survive, you must craft your own tools and even your own place to live. In this living and breathing
Usually not a
universe,
fan of the whole
trade convoys travel between
build
stars.
stuff things outside of like Subnautica. For whatever reason, that game really grabbed me.
Pirates hunt unwary travelers.
The scariest non-horror game I've ever
The
played,
authorities are
Subnautica.
ever watchful. Your journey may be fraught with danger, and actions have consequences. Trader, fighter, explorer. How will you live in
Mech
these
battles?
universes?
That's all I needed to hear.
No Man's Sky lands on Nintendo Switch this summer.
Eventually. It's gonna be like Smash 3DS where it's like, it's in summer, but we're gonna release it in August, which is technically still summer, but like the farthest we can go. Mario Rabbids, alright. Wait. Strikers? No way! it just, here. Oh my god. God. Fine, at least, like, I'm so happy for, I've never played any of the Strikers games, but there are a lot of people waiting for this, so I'm so happy for them. That's so much for that fireball. You better move.
Mario Strikers Battle League. Prepare for Strike, a 5-on-5 sport like soccer that's way heavy on offense. Aim for goals by dribbling and passing to teammates, as well as by using tackles.
I don't think that's allowed in soccer, but whatever.
And crushing special shots. The main rule in this sport is to rule the field. Try to score more goals than your opponents. There are two things to keep in mind that'll help you with your strategies. First, the gear you equip. It changes not only your appearance, but also your stats like speed, strength, and pass.
Not sure how that works,
accuracy.
but who cares?
Customize as you see fit. Second, the Hyper Strike.
How are you gonna get gear
To
anyway?
activate this shot,
I wonder if they'll tell.
grab an orb when it appears on the field and charge it while your opponents are distracted. Hit the net and you'll score not one, but 2 goals.
Okay. That is like a guaranteed goal.
Up
Use
to
one of those.
8 players. 4 players on each team can compete against each other on one Nintendo Switch system. In addition to individual matches, online play will have an online club mode. Join an
You can-
in-game
if you-
club and compete for
Can you have the same characters on different teams?
Up to 20 players can
Or is it
join
gonna be a
club.
Smash thing
So
where it's just
create
like
your own
different
and
outlines?
invite friends and family to play alongside you.
Elite
Or
cleats.
join an existing one owned by
Okay, I'll give you that.
others. Try to become the world's top Super Strikes. Anything goes on this field. Mario Strikers Battle League launches on Nintendo
Huh.
Switch.
Okay, well.
Pre-orders begin
Dang.
today on Nintendo
All right.
eShop.
Cool.
The latest iteration of the Mario Strikers series is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Are they gonna bring back everything?
We're excited for this anything goes battle soccer game. Next, please take a look at this.
You better look at this. Is this Zelda or something else? Splatoon 3, probably. Just my guess. Yep. Helicopter's like Metal Gear. No, that'd be interesting crossover of sorts. Is it a PvE mode of some kind, or is this some PvEVP thing? Fight against AI as well as players. Or is this like horde mode or tower defense? Salmonoid, huh? Or salmonoid, whatever. That boss went down pretty quick. What's going on here? I'm guessing the salmonoids are the bad guys in this game? Or something? What are you just waiting there for? Yeah, it's basically horde mode, tower defense, something like that.
That was the trailer
That's it.
for the co-op mode in the Splatoon 3 game. The next wave of Salmon Run. A giant salmonid, one that's never been seen before, was also spotted at the end of the trailer. Will the Inklings and Octolings ink or swim? Splatoon 3 will launch this summer. We hope you'll look forward to future updates.
This is also be like on August 31st.
Let's move on to more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Fonzers at the ready.
Is this something I should know, but no? It's just a new mech game of some sort that I haven't yet to hear about.
A full remake of the first Front Mission game is storming onto Nintendo Switch.
Huh? What the?
In this tactical RPG, you'll pilot weaponized
Okay,
machines.
I know Front Mission's been around for a while, but the last one was like Front Mission Assault back in like, what, 2000? Like, early 2000? 2010, something like that? It was 360 and I played it. It was okay. So this is not what I expected to see. I have no idea if the original was an actual RPG like this, but I'm guessing it is, or else it wouldn't... Oh, never mind.
Uncover the great storyline of this classic when Front Mission 1 Remake.
Oh, Square Enix, alright.
Switch this summer.
Duh.
And in the future,
Alright.
the sequel, Front Mission 2 Remake, will also launch on Nintendo Switch.
Damn. A double whammy, just...
Get set for a high-octane Disney and Pixar
Alright, calm down.
comedy.
Calm down for this.
From the creators of the Asphalt series comes rip-roaring racing action across Disney and Pixar-inspired racetracks. Race as a legendary roster of characters on high-speed circuits, using each
What's the
one's
lore
special
behind
abilities to
Jack
battle for
Sparrow
victory
kart
across
racing?
the finish line. Choose Mickey Mouse for symphonic speed, Sully for monstrous power, or Mulan for explosive maneuvers. Each racer also
Shouldn't
possesses
Mulan be
powerful
fire-based,
ultimate
considering,
skills.
like, I'm going off Kingdom Hearts here.
At the last second. Disney Speedstorm is a free-to-play game with new
Oh,
seasons
good.
added regularly, and more exciting Disney and Pixar characters,
Yeah, that meme.
cards, and more. Plus,
Oh, boy.
enjoy cross-platform play as well as split-screen and online multiplayer modes. Disney
Yeah, this is something that's been
Speedstorm
announced
races
previously.
on
I've
Nintendo
never heard of
Switch
until
this
now.
summer. Dive into these classic franchises on Nintendo Switch. Unleash the power of the Force in this classic Star Wars action-adventure.
Okay.
As Darth Vader's secret apprentice, you'll use devastating Force powers and lightsaber combos.
Considering this guy can
as you
pull
hunt
a
down Jedi
Star
Knights
Destroyer out of the
on
sky,
planets.
you figure like Palpatine
Upgrade
would be like,
abilities
"What is
Force
this?
Grip and Force
I can
Repulse,
smell it."
Then combine them for even more destructive combos. Use button controls or opt for motion controls enhanced from the
Oh, no.
original Wii version. You can also duel locally with a friend to determine who is the galaxy's most powerful Jedi. Star
Did Qui-Gon
Wars:
Jinn
The Force
use
Unleashed
Force Lightning,
launches
or
on
was it
Nintendo Switch
Maul?
April
I-
20th. Pre-orders begin today on
That'd be weird.
Nintendo eShop. The complete saga of legendary assassin Ezio Auditore da Firenze awaits in 3 critically acclaimed Assassin's Creed games.
I've been up to Brotherhood, and then I got burnt out hard on Assassin's Creed. I have never played Assassin's Creed after
Interact with
Brotherhood.
historical figures and discover secrets of the Creed across 3 games, 2 bonus short films, and DLC.
I wonder what it is that got Ubisoft the idea to just make Assassin's Creed their Call of Duty, more or less. There's just one every year or two. And granted, Assassin's Creed 2 is really good.
Assassin's
So,
Creed:
you know.
The Ezio Collection launches on Nintendo Switch February 17th. Pilot mobile suits in dynamic action RPG battles.
Okay.
Strange incidents
I have heard of this, at the
are
very least.
occurring across the Gundam universe. Find out what's causing them and restore the proper timeline. You'll lead 3 mobile suits in battle.
I figure with
Enhance each
Ultimate
suit
Dimension
with
hoopla
power.
like this,
You
be
can
like,
also
you'd
battle
figure Magic
alongside
would show
friends
up,
in online co-op
but I don't
multiplayer.
think there has. But
SD
there's been like
Gundam
one
Battle
Gundam series with
launches
aliens in
on
it.
Nintendo Switch this year.
One. It's like it's sci-fi where they're in space and
Worlds
stuff.
cross in the
But-
triumphant return of this RPG classic.
RPG.
A remaster of the acclaimed RPG Chrono Cross.
Yo, Chrono
Switch
Cross.
system.
Hadn't that been rumored for years?
One fateful day, the protagonist Surge wanders into an alternate world. Though it somewhat resembles his home world, he finds that he no longer exists here. How did this happen? What
Is
this
that spelled with a
mysterious
Z? Was the word years
travel
spelled
back
with a
and
Z?
forth between both worlds to unravel the story. Over 40 characters can join your party.
Oh God.
Depending on the choices you make, the allies who accompany you and the endings that trigger will differ.
Ending's a trigger.
A number of improvements have been made to this remaster, like the ability to turn off enemy encounters and a newly enhanced soundtrack. Plus, Radical Dreamers,
Turn off
originally
enemy
released
encounters?
on the Satellaview, is included. Experience
Like
the
Max
origins
Repel,
of Chrono
forever.
Cross in this text-based adventure. Chrono Cross, the Radical Dreamers Edition, dashes and slashes its way onto Nintendo Switch April 7th. Pre-orders begin today. On
Will some of these
Nintendo
be
eShop.
released today, like ActRaiser? Oh, here's Kirby. Yeah. Ha! I was correct. That game that released in 2 or 3 months showed up in this direct. I am a genius. Yeah, that's all I have to say. You can just do this. Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay. Okay.
It's Kirby's latest unforgettable 3D platforming adventure.
3D!
It all takes place in a
No, not that kind of
mysterious
3D.
world with an unusual mix of nature and civilization. To rescue the kidnapped Waddle Dees, Kirby sets off on a new adventure.
So I'm another genocidal rampage.
Introducing Mouthful Mode. Inhale a car to zoom around.
Car mouth. Oh my god, what is this?
A vending machine to
you just turn into a vending machine like in or fridge like in Kirby Superstar or Kirby Crystal Shards or 64?
With mouthful mode, new actions will be available for Kirby depending on the object he inherits.
Okay. Honestly, in a way, this has kind of just been like why hasn't it happened before? I guess.
Different from copy abilities.
This is Lovecraftian almost. It's a water balloon. Okay.
As Kirby rescues Waddle Dees, Waddle Dee Town will continue to grow, and more resources will become available.
But do what I say before I eat you too.
At Waddle Dee's weapon shop.
Even though Kirby's stomach is like an infinite like pocket universe dimension in there, going off of Kirby right back at you. Oh well. He just doesn't care.
Copy abilities to expand Kirby's range of attacks. They'll also change Kirby's appearance.
64 Kirby stuff! Oh my god, I saw that medieval power up. Played 64 a lot back in the day. I sucked at it. It's pretty hard for me. I don't think I've ever beat it. I don't remember. But then I was bad as a kid in general with video games.
A new adventure awaits our pink puffball. Who are the Beast Pack? What are these enemies trying to do?
Giddy to get captured again.
Restore peace to this world? Kirby and the Forgotten Land launches on the Nintendo Switch system March 25th.
It's like a month and a half away! Yo!
Now on Nintendo eShop.
That was Kirby and the Forgotten Land, launching later next month. Please look forward to its release. Let's take a look at some more Nintendo Switch
This
headlines.
has been pretty good so far.
任天堂ディレクトをご覧の皆さん、こんにちは。
Alright, time to calm down.
大谷翔平です。ピッチャーの大谷翔平です。
Oh my god.
任天堂スイッチ上で今回初めて MLB 打賞22が楽しめるようになりました。それでは
Not into sports games whatsoever. So.
Right, Otani-san. MLB The Show is coming to Nintendo Switch. That means you can play modes like Road to the Show and Diamond Dynasty on your Nintendo Switch.
Doug
That's
Dynasty.
not all. You can even play Exhibition with a single Joy-Con controller. With cross progression, you can also earn and use content on any platform where MLB The Show 22 is available. And take your
Then why play the Switch
progress
version?
on the go with you on Nintendo Switch. Have friends that play MLB The Show 22 online matches on other consoles? No need to worry. You can invite them and play online.
Okay.
I knew you were a true two-way player, but this is ridiculous. Sheesh.
Okay.
You're gonna have your hands full of games with these collections. 3 Kingdom Hearts collections are almost here. From Kingdom Hearts to
Integral
Kingdom
Master-
Hearts 3 and the Remind DLC. Every entry is coming to
Why
Nintendo
Integral?
Switch as cloud version.
Why is it a special
Play
title?
while connected to the internet. Relive or get to know these heart-filled adventures alongside Sora, Donald, Goofy.
Okay, I know
and more.
Sora didn't do that in
First
Kingdom
time
Hearts 2.
on TV, tabletop,
Genie.
or handheld mode. Kingdom Hearts Integrum Masterpiece for Cloud, containing all 3 game collections, soars onto Nintendo Switch tomorrow.
Integral Masterpiece. Tomorrow?
Each collection's cloud version will also be individually available on Nintendo eShop.
Okay. Oh my god, Klonoa! It's been like 15 years! Oh my god! Klonoa!
Run, jump, and hover while
Oh my
firing
god!
to grab and throw enemies.
I played these games years ago. Or it's like, I played like the second one, but I thought he was gone forever.
Included. Take on these great adventures.
I didn't even hear half of what you just said.
Klonoa Fantasy Reverie Series launches on Nintendo Switch July 8th.
Oh my god.
We're so glad you're here.
Portal? Okay.
Come here often. You're in for a puzzling treat.
Oh my god. I thought Klonoa was never gonna come back.
Is your key to surviving in prison in a mysterious lab.
Oh, that makes me happy. Oh god.
Warp to other areas to find cake.
I'm pretty sure everyone knows what Portal is.
You can pass through portals, and so can cubes, lasers, and robots with unnerving levels of personality. The sequel adds in local, online, and split-screen multiplayer modes. And that part's no lie. Neither is the sentient robot monitoring your every move when Portal Companion Collection warps onto Nintendo Switch this year.
Eventually.
A classic comes alive.
I'm not sure. I don't recognize this. I'm sorry. Even though I probably should. This looks pretty. I'm guessing I should know this, but I don't know. Evil! I saw that. I'm sorry, I have no idea what this is, but it's in the Octopath style, and it looks neat.
Previously unreleased outside of Japan, the RPG Live Alive makes its overseas debut, now in HD 2D. Multiple stories featuring different protagonists and time periods await. The
Cool.
order in which you tackle them is up to you. Prehistory. A tribesman comes
There's
of age
so many
without words.
Japanese exclusive games that should be that could be released like this, and it would just.
Fights for his life. Imperial China. A kung fu master searches for a worthy successor. Twilight of Edo, Japan. A shinobi undertakes an important secret mission. Present day. A martial artist strives to become the strongest there ever was. The near future. A youth with psychic powers takes a stand against evil. The distant future. A newly built robot is swept up in a tragedy in space. What other stories are on the horizon?
You will repay my loyalty in death!
Live Alive launches on Nintendo Switch July 22nd.
Like, they just need to make this section just a thing. We just bring back older games. Or just games that may have gone under the
How was
radar.
that? Next up is this. It's a new iteration of the Wii Sports series.
It's not called Wii Sports!
Nintendo Switch Sports. Please take a look.
Just the sports series. No, that's too generic.
Here are
Nintendo
the
Sports?
included in the Nintendo Switch sports game. You might recognize these three from past Wii Sports games.
Boxing was the best one. Or at least the one I think gimmicked out the most for.
Rally by gently
Yeah,
squeezing
tennis
the
got me that one,
Joy-Con
but-
controller at the right time. Bowling.
Well, a lot of Wii games are just.
Give it a little curve.
At least like Nunchuck for Prime 3, you gotta swing the Wiimote out, or the Nunchuck out, and then yank stuff off with the grapple beam. People in the trailer were just like,
Plus, three
I'm just like,
are joining the lineup. Soccer. Use a gigantic ball to make dynamic plays.
okay, for the animations of them running, they are moving nowhere.
And perform diving headers.
Absolutely nowhere.
By attaching a Joy-Con controller to the leg strap accessory included with the physical version of the game,
Okay,
you
good.
can play shootout mode
guess.
with intuitive kicking motions.
But like Wii Sports had the Wiimote gimmick a lot. Like that was just exclusive to the console to make people buy the game because it's just
Unleash powerful
Wii
smash
motion
shots
sensor
immediately.
technology. This gimmick that the Wii was like built up on,
Finally,
and
volleyball.
Wii Sports also came with a lot of Wii bundles in the beginning, so the Wii had that to go with.
Set,
How do you make people buy this game in particular?
strike the ball.
You know, outside the fact that there are over 100 million Switches out there being owned by people, apparently.
The game supports local play with family and friends on one Nintendo Switch system, as well as online play across all sports.
Mara, I've never heard of that. I'm
Play
sorry.
against friends online, or opt for random matchmaking. The more you win, the tougher
So
the
how
players
about,
you'll
look,
face.
Dan, the new walking is out.
Try taking on this challenge.
How was that? Since I'm already here, I'd like to show you some gameplay of one of the newly added sports, volleyball.
Mr. Takahashi! Oh, hello there, everyone.
He's been He has been waiting.
I can see you're ready to play. Alright, I'll play some volleyball online, together with Mr.
Online. Oh
Wilson.
boy.
Have your wrist strap ready?
Yes, of course. I've got plenty of space around me as well.
A reckless Wiimote man just.
Alright, let's start. We'll be including some live commentary throughout our match.
Alright, we're doing this? Volleyball, a newly added sport in Nintendo Switch Sports.
I figure they would.
What can we expect today from the Takahashi Koizumi team? It's Koizumi to serve, with Takahashi up front. We begin with Koizumi serving. How will the opposing team react? Takahashi makes the block. Another one's coming. Koizumi saves it. A setup in the air, and here comes the spike. The other team saves it and fights back. And they score. Takahashi didn't quite get it in time. Alright, well, it's okay. It's okay. The game's not over. Now the other team serves. Koizumi receives it. Takahashi sets it up. And Koizumi spikes. But it goes right toward the opponent. Here's another attack. Now's their chance. They get the ball. And with a setup from Koizumi, Takahashi scores. They got a point with that fierce spike.
Woo! Let's stop our match here.
After all, we were in the middle of a presentation. Alright, I'll be leaving now.
That was an introduction.
That's how they get everywhere in Nintendo HQ. They just. Actually, think you Mario jump.
Launches April 29th. We're planning
And when they say it was focusing on Summer Direct, it's on first half 2022. They weren't kidding.
Leg strap accessory. You can use the accessory to
Or
play
relatively summer counts.
In addition, we're also planning a second free update this fall that lets you enjoy golf. And now, a request to everyone. To help ensure that you can all enjoy playing online, we'll be having an online playtest before the game launches to evaluate various technical aspects.
No Ethernet adapter though.
I'd like to ask for your help with this. The online playtest will only be available for players with an active Nintendo Switch Online membership on the dates shown on screen. For those of you interested, please visit the official Nintendo website for more details. Thank you.
For what?
That's all I have for now about Nintendo Switch Sports.
Sports.
I hope you're looking forward to this game. Let's see a few more Nintendo Switch headlines.
What could be up next?
Get those Taigo drumming skills ready. The latest Taiko no Tatsujin game is coming to the Nintendo Switch system.
A friend of mine loves this
Set
game.
in
Or
Omiko
I
City,
know loves.
sacred town for
I know he's played it a
Taiko
bunch.
You'll strive to become
At least
a
one of
Taiko
them a bunch.
master, along with brand new character Kumo-kyun.
So these
Drum
games
to
have been around for a
drums of
while.
pop and beats.
Even outside of just arcade stuff in Japan.
Gurenge, Feel Special, and Racing into the Night. And that's not all. An orchestral version of the main theme from The Legend of Zelda is included. That's 76 songs total. Plus, take advantage of a practice mode to replay sections of songs as many times as you'd like. New modes have also been added for everyone to enjoy. Put on a live concert with up to 4 players in Danchan Band. Or face off against each other in Great Drum Toy War. Drum to your heart's content. When Taiko no Tatsujin Rhythm Festival launches on Nintendo Switch this year.
Okay, now they're going into the
In-game
later this
subscription
year
service
game
that
stuff.
gives you access to over
I think.
500 songs will be available at launch. What's new with these Nintendo Switch games? The brand new tactical RPG game Triangle Strategy is almost here. The protagonist Sarah Noah and his allies will be engulfed in the conflict among 3 nations. Your choices and conviction will determine their fate.
As Lord of House Wolford, I solemnly swear an oath by which all future lords shall be bound.
Mr.
I
Bean.
will never turn my back on the promise of a better world.
A new demo playable to the end of Chapter 3 will be available on Nintendo eShop later today. Save data from the demo can be transferred to the full game once purchased. More Cuphead action awaits in the paid DLC, Cuphead, The Delicious Last Course. Here, you'll explore a brand new Inkwell Isle. Defeat a bevy of new bosses with wild personalities and even wilder attacks. The clever Miss Chalice is a new playable character. Take down fearsome foes with her double jumps, rolling dodges, and more.
Is she the easy mode?
Cuphead, The Delicious delicious last
Ish,
course
or-
wallops its way onto Nintendo Switch June 30th.
Or does she have less, like, one hit
A
point?
free update is coming to the Metroid.
No way!
All it takes is one hit. Even
What?
this,
You no! Why?
even once causes a game over in the brutal Dread Mode difficulty. Can you face this new challenge? And for players new to the Metroid series, take advantage of increased recovery with the newly added Rookie Mode difficulty. This
Oh my
free
God.
update launches later today.
Yeah!
A second free update in April will add a boss rush mode, in which you'll battle bosses.
Yeah! Yes! I know. I've been wanting this kind of thing forever. Oh my God!
For Nintendo.
All right, now time to go dread mode and get my ass kicked. Oh my God! I didn't expect that. I've been in boss rush mode forever, and Dread's bosses are awesome. I wonder if Dread in the rookie mode will actually give new endings or anything, or is it just an I did it kind of deal? I did not expect this at all. Oh my God. Man, Dreadmasters have done really well, Nintendo, to do, like, new updates this fast? What else are they gonna put in the game? Or is this basically it? Oh boy. Yeah, dread mode, like, get damage boost this, bitch. Oh my God. Or so basically Mother 1 and 2 are on the NSO, alright. I kind of wish there would have been a fusion mode as opposed to dread mode, but you know, whatever.
And Earthbound Beginnings will be added to Nintendo Switch Online
Earth Beginnings.
later today.
It's highlight reel, alright. Guess you're approaching the end now. Getsu Fuma Den. Getsu Fuma. I know that was like from Dracula, like a Castlevania Harmony of Despair. There was like an old NES game, Getsu Fuma, that had a whole like map dedicated to it. So is that Getsu Fuma Den basically the same thing related to it? It's the only reason I would have heard of it. That's a hiccup of some kind, don't worry. Look up to the song.
What did you think? Here's some news for Mario Kart fans. Many of you have been enjoying the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game since its launch in 2017. So, we've been working on remastering select courses from across the Mario Kart series, and we'll be releasing them as paid downloadable content. Please take a look at this trailer.
They making a Mario Kart 9. Get out of here! Why bother when this game sells so much? Whether or not I'll recognize any of these, I have no idea. He's running a shoe!
Paid DLC courses will be coming to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Again.
This is the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass. You may recognize some courses from past Mario Kart games.
All of them.
8 courses will be released at a time over 6 waves. That's 48 additional courses we plan on releasing by the end of 2023. Courses such as Coconut Mall,
Just remaster every course. Put it in the game. Go, do it. Get in there.
Choco Mountain,
Isn't that basically every course in Mario Kart at this point?
Flurry Alert
48?
will be included
Jeez.
in the first wave. Of course, you can play these courses locally and online. The first wave of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass will launch March 18th.
Is that $24.99 the whole thing?
Begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Is that? I hope that $24.99 is for the whole thing.
DLC at no additional cost with a Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack membership. Or purchase the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass on its own.
How was that?
You think this is the last
I hope you're
announcement of
looking
Zelda?
forward to the additional courses in Mario Kart 8
I'm
Deluxe.
guessing.
This next segment will be our last announcement. Please take a look.
Yeah, it's probably Zelda Breath of the Wild 2. Whatever they're gonna call it. This is Xenoblade?
Fighting in order to live, and living to fight.
I'm pretty sure it's Xenoblade.
That's the way of our world.
This fantasy? Wait. This Chronicles X2?
Ionios.
Tell me, what would possess you to side with them?
We're fighting because there are enemies to kill.
I refuse to believe.
What? There's people to kill!
I saw
This looks just Xenoblade Chronicles. It has to be Xenoblade something.
fine for you, isn't it? All that time.
You need something entirely different? Chronicles 3?
To move forwards again.
It has to be Chronicles 3.
They're not your friends anymore. They're his few.
Yeah, it has to be Xenoblade. Yeah, it's Chronicles 3. It has to be. I mean, that one robot looked like Metal Face, so... Grind boots! Oh, God. Vehicles!
I won't let you solve it all alone.
What good filling up these flickering clocks in our eyes? It'll never.
Yep, no pun. There we go.
The same clock.
Oh, yeah, Chronicles 3. That was a... high Entia right then.
Uroboros
Yep.
abhor this world.
They must be erased without a trace.
Of course, high Entia weren't in Chronicles 2, so... What is this about? I guess we'll find out in like a year. Yep. The rumors were true. No real surprise. 2 did, like, this is the best out of the series. Or in terms of sales. Oh, September! I didn't expect it to be that soon.
The
Ish.
story of Xenoblade Chronicles 3 ties together the futures of the worlds depicted in Xenoblade Chronicles and Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and it will launch this September. I hope you'll look forward to it. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
That was really good. You know, that was really good. No, not because Dread was there. No, that had nothing to do with it. That was really good. Of course, like, Kirby showing up, I expected that. No Mario movie. You know, I'm guessing that they're probably gonna wait for E3 for the Mario movie to show up, because I kind of forget half of them. Like, Dread, I didn't expect that to show up at all. It must have done pretty good for them to already have DLC of some kind, even though it's free. It's free too. Like, I did the demo even. Like, rookie mode, whatever. There are actually some pseudo there's some other tricks in the game that I want to practice, so I'll probably play rookie mode first just to practice some stuff. And, like, see if there's any actual new endings in there. And then I'll probably do Dread mode at some point. Whenever that update's supposed to be. It's supposed to be later today. So who knows when it, like, when they mean later today, they might just mean, like, 11:59 p.m. It's later today, right? There it is. That was really good. Like, not all the rumors were true. Like, some people were like Metroid Prime HD Remaster showing up. But Chronicles 3 had been rumored for, like, over half a year ago. And that ended up being true. So, but not at all surprising. That was pretty good. I give it, like, B+ to an A, probably. No Zelda, though. I didn't expect that. They're all probably waiting for that. Probably waiting for E3 for that as well. Are they going to give us the Mario movie, Zelda Breath of the Wild 2, and Prime 4 all in the next E3? Because, like, Prime 4 being at least teased to some extent, even if it's not some big blowout trailer of some kind, just a teaser of some kind to show that we have something for Prime 4 that we can actually show you. Even if it's just, like, even if it's just Samus's Very Suit model and that's it. You know, it's something. I wouldn't be surprised. Or Prime HD. Or both. You know. It's pretty good. I am thoroughly impressed by this.